Johnny Sharkman.
Hi, is Anita Hardman there? No? Well, do you expect her to be here soon?
I'm sorry, buddy. Lady, but you must have the wrong number. Hi, honey. I'm having trouble with this talk show thing. Yeah, I'm reading the book that you got me called Hosting a Talk Show for Dummies, but reading is hard.
Well, that's not what she said.
Do you have any easier suggestions?
I can't read it for you, Johnny.
Are you sure that wouldn't work?
I'm sure, Johnny.
You know, I did pretty well doing that judge thing, and I didn't have to study for that at all. In fact, that's just about to start. Did you want to come watch it with me?
Where are you right now?
Where am I? I'm calling you from the couch. Where are you? The bedroom, huh? Which one? You're in the love chamber. You want some company? I could pick up some tequila on the way.
What about your required reading assignment?
Oh, I can work on that talk show thing later. Oh, I'm sure. Totally sure. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hey, don't get started without me, okay?
In the matter of Elf versus Kringle, the plaintiff in this case, Ernie Elf, is suing the defendant Kris Kringle for unpaid overtime for work done in December of 2022 in the amount of $3,970.56.
Your Honor, the parties in the matter of Ernie Elf versus Kris Kringle have both been sworn in and are ready to testify, dude. Thank you, Bailiff Bobby. That must have been quite a few hours worth of work, Mr. Elf. How did you come up with that total, sir?
The hourly minimum wage mandated in the state of Alaska is $10.34 an hour, sir.
I object, Your Honor. Mr. Kringle, it is not your turn to speak. You will get a chance to speak, but you must wait until it is your turn to do so, sir. Friggin' fascists! That will be enough for now, Mr. Kringle. Now, before we were interrupted, Mr. Elf, you were in the middle of explaining how you arrived at the total you were owed by the defendant. Please continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. I then took the hours of overtime I worked during each week from December 4th through the week ending December 24th and multiplied it by the minimum wage rate at 1.5 times the rate. That figure came out to $3,970.56 for the 3 weeks in question.
That amount seems quite high, Mr. Elf. How do you account for that?
Elves don't sleep, Your Honor, so I was able to work every minute of those particular weeks. That means that I had 120 hours of overtime in each week.
Elves don't sleep? How is that possible?
Well, Your Honor, all of us elves realize that December is our busy season, so we do whatever needs to be done. The thought of just one child somewhere in the world not getting their favorite toy for Christmas is really just unbearable for us elves.
Oh, please.
We are totally team players, Your Honorableness. We also eat a lot of candy to keep our energy up.
That's not all you elves are using to keep your energy up, you little... Mr. Kringle, you will get your turn to speak. Please be quiet until then. Bunch of friggin' meth heads. Mr. Kringle, please be quiet. Someone just got added to the naughty list for next year. Mr. Kringle, I'm about to hold you in contempt. Bobby the bailiff, get ready to take Mr. Kringle back to county. Yes, sir, Your Honor, Johnny, sir. Do you understand me, Mr. Kringle? Rightio, Johnny. That is Judge Johnny to you, sir. I earned that title when I sent away for my judge diploma online. I'm sure I paid for my diploma, so let us get back to the matter of what Mr. Elf is claiming that you didn't pay him for, Mr. Kringle. Please continue, Mr. Elf.
Your Honor, the defendant, Mr. Kris Kringle, refused to pay us any overtime for the 3 weeks in question. He claimed that we couldn't possibly have been working that entire time. He didn't have any proof that we had to work the overtime. He just said that he felt that we couldn't have done it.
Mr. Elf, was Mr. Kringle not around to observe you working this overtime himself?
Your Honor, I don't want to give away any Santa secrets, but no, he was not available to watch us work during the time frame in question.
Why is that, Mr. Elf? Keep in mind that even though this is a made-for-TV courtroom, you are legally under oath here.
Okay, Your Honor, I understand. Santa goes into hibernation from right after Thanksgiving until Christmas Eve. He eats like a total gluttonous pig at Thanksgiving. Mr. Kringle, has so much turkey that the tryptophan keeps him asleep for 4 to 5 weeks. That fat, lazy load just leaves all the work to us.
So let me understand this. Santa sleeps from Thanksgiving until Christmas Eve? How does he do that?
In addition to the tryptophan and the turkey, Mr. Kringle, he drinks a lot. I mean, a lot. He's pickled. He's like a giant pickled whale.
You lying little bastard! I warned you, Mr. Kringle. Get him out of here, Bobby. What?
Kringle, you fat load.
Join us next week on Judge Johnny for part 2 of Elf versus Kringle, where we will hear from the defendant, Kris Kringle. This has been another episode of Judge Johnny, America's most beloved adjudicator.
Johnny Sharkman.
Hi, this is Anita Hardman here. Have I gotten any calls?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Man. You did get a call, but I didn't take any messages. I apologize for that, but I thought that the call initially was someone who misdialed. Now I realize it was the beginning of an elaborate prank that I was being made the butt of. Never let it be said that Johnny Sharkman can't take a joke. I can take a joke as well as the next billionaire. Better even. When people say, who is the biggest joke around here, they always look at me immediately, which I totally take as a compliment. Not only that, but I'm not even thin-skinned either. I mean, regular thickness as far as I can tell. I can laugh at myself better than the Joe Average Q public billionaire. Here, let me prove it to you. Say knock knock, idiot. Hello? Anita? Ms. Man? Mr. Man? Are you still there? Hello?